It's Guinea nil, it's Algeria nil. We take 4 points from this international camp, which is kind of what I wanted. We spoke before the camp, we said we'd aim for 4 points, beat Botswana at home and get a point away to Guinea in Casablanca. And that's exactly what has happened. I told you guys before the games, a lot of people didn't believe me. I've been completely proven right again. I said we'd draw in Guinea. I don't know where the confidence from everyone came from saying we're going to go to Guinea, win and qualify. I always said we were going to draw this game. The important thing is we come out of Guinea away, wherever the hell it was being played, not losing. The reality is we're going to qualify next month. I made a video a few weeks ago saying we're going to probably qualify in October. And that's exactly what was happening. I don't know why everyone shot up optimism and said, oh, we're going to win in Guinea. Suddenly Uganda and Mozambique are going to lose. I mean, come on, seriously. I told you all. I said in the preview for this game we're going to draw. I said we're going to qualify for the World Cup, but not yet. Come October. You can play the clips back. So I don't know why people are going to start coming for the manager when what's happened is exactly what I expected to happen and what I wanted to happen. You cannot blame Petkovic for Mohamed Amora being a greedy twat. I don't care if Amora's carried us. It doesn't mean you can suddenly become the big man. He's got too big for his boots today, Amora. Amora was shocking. In fact, I'm going to say it. Amora was our worst player today. Benrahma has run 50, 60 yards. He should have had the winning goal. Oh, Benrahma should never start again. He should have had a goal. He ran so much to be up there with Amora. And you know how fast you have to run to keep up with Amora. Here's Rapide okay? Speedy Gonzalez. He's so quick. What a ball from Mahrez outside of the boot. People saying it's offside and the ball's out of play. There's no VAR. They played on. When Amora's shot was saved from the greedy twat, the ref gave a corner. He didn't put the flag up, offside, free kick. He played on, he gave us a corner. If he squares that to Benrahma, it's a goal. Get over it. Benrahma robbed of a goal. Oh, Benrahma did nothing. He should have had a goal. Amora was terrible. Then he was through on goal again when he missed the shot and then he decided to use his hands. And then in the second half, he missed yet again. I cannot believe Amora stayed on that pitch as long as he did. He was our worst player and he didn't come off. Guy. How the hell has he come out with a clean sheet? The best piece of defending Guy did was when Mahrez' free kick fell into the box and he cleared it for Guinea. You might as well play Guy alongside Silla and Diakabi the way he was playing for Guinea. I mean, quite remarkable. Guy's got a clean sheet. I think he got a clean sheet for Guinea more than for Algeria, and I only managed to get one. So Amora had a bad game. Listen, I love Amora. He's pretty much carried Algeria in the first 7 games. Don't get it twisted. He is a big part of why Algeria will go to the World Cup. Yes, they will. As I said, they would in October. Amora's a huge reason why. I think it's something ridiculous. Like, it's 7 goals, 4 assists. Amazing. Listen, the top players have bad games. Messi has bad games. Ronaldo has bad games. You know, Haj Musa has bad games. The very best of the world, they have bad games. And it's okay. You cannot play a good game every time. Amora had a bad game. It's all well and good if Mahrez is doing nothing, take him off after 60. Benrahma does nothing, take him off after 60. Amora should have come off for me. I felt our attack was better before Guiri and Haj Musa came on. We looked like scoring. We were on top of the game. And then when Guiri and Haj Musa came on, what did they do? People were screaming for these subs. What did they do? Nothing. Nothing. What did Shaibi do in this game? An absolute sitter at the end. He should have scored. Mazza has had a bit of a nightmare, really. He's missed the first game through discipline. He was on the bench today. He's not even got on. I don't even know if we used all the subs, to be honest. And he still didn't get on the pitch. I mean, I can't understand Mazza not getting on. So, look, Amora's got a big part of Algerian football in the future to play with. So, listen, he'll come back bigger and stronger. I'm sure he'll score the next chance he gets, no question. But Guys got to go. I think he was one of the only players to get booked. Mandy, he is slow, isn't he? I mean, there was one incident where Mahrez played a free kick over the top. It was such a good little training ground move. You could tell they probably practiced it in City Morse or whatever, right? Mahrez dinks the ball over because everyone thinks Mahrez is going to shoot, right? Because he's so good at scoring free kicks. No, he goes, I know, I'll play it over the top to Mandy. And I'm thinking, oh, Mandy's not got there. It looks like he's pulled his hamstring. He's going really. He's running really slowly. No, he was running, and he was fine. It looked like he was walking. That was full pace, Mandy. He got outpaced by the goalie. Unbelievable, incredible. Probably one of the best performers today. Obviously, the defence come over clean sheet. I thought Hajim is a really good player, but Yusuf Atal, that clearance off the line. I think Atal made more saves than Gendouzi. It's a better goalkeeper than Gendouzi, because Gendouzi is absolutely shocking, flapping at it. How many times have I got to come in and say it? Gendouzi cannot save a Word document. That's how bad he is. Butterfingers. Semolina fingers. Terrible. Again, it's absolutely shocking that Gendouzi comes out with a clean sheet. Any ball in the box is complete panic stations. Complete and utter nightmare. How many times have I come in here and said, listen, Raisen Bolhi has gone to Mustaghanam. The argument to not bring him back was that he's not playing, he hasn't got a club. He has gone to Mustaghanam because he knows all our other goalkeepers are crap. And there's a pretty down chance that he can come back in and play. You cannot tell me that Mbulhi is not even the same, if not better, than Gendouzi. Please, ship him back to Iran, as far as I'm concerned. Midfield. Okay. Badawi, Zaruki, why? Why is Zaruki in there, please? What? Why is Zaruki still here? I thought he came for an holiday to the beach. They actually played him. I cannot believe Zaruki played. How long did he stay on for? It's not a coincidence that Zaruki gets in the team and we don't win the game. It's not a coincidence, all right? I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know why Awar came on in that mess. What was that added time? I'll tell you what actually happened, people didn't realise. So Guinea, they had to go for it from a Guinea perspective. They had to win the game, really. It's a really bad result for Guinea, funnily enough. It feels like we're saying it's a bad result. It's an absolute shocker. It's a stinker result for Guinea. They put 3 attacking players on towards the end. They had 12 players on at one point. Now, I assume it was by accident. I'm not saying they deliberately tried to have an extra man. But someone came on. He had to come. I think it was Dumbia. He had to come off. The ref booked him for coming on before he said he could come on. Then they finally sorted that out. And then Petkovic goes, actually, can we put Awar on? I don't think Awar touched the ball. I genuinely don't think Awar touched the ball. I can't remember. Did he try and win that game? Did Petko actually want to win the game? Because there were no defensive subs. I thought Tuba was going to come on. I thought Fantin Kirkhoff was going to come on. There were no defensive subs. He actually put Awar on for Shaibi, either because he couldn't believe Shaibi missed that chance, or he was trying to win the game. I don't know if he got a touch, to be honest. But look, I'd have taken the draw. Doesn't matter how. We should have won. Amora was greedy. And Barama should have had a goal. But, listen. We've been here before where you play qualifiers, you play really well and you don't qualify. You can also play qualifiers not so well and qualify. I promise you every person here would rather Algeria didn't play that well and qualify than played amazing and didn't qualify. That is a fact. Do not tell me otherwise. So, yeah. I like the starting 11. Benrahma had to start because of the impact he had against Botswana. Whether you like him or not, he had to start. Especially his involvement in the second goal against Botswana. It all came from him. If you don't believe me, watch it back. But he was more effective on the right. He started on the left. Obviously, he should have had the goal. I'm still annoyed about it. But yeah, interesting. More questions than answers still. But you want to find these things out now. You want to discover these things now rather than, later down the line and all of that sort of thing. So obviously, we now are on 19 points. Mozambique and Uganda are both 4 points behind us. I told you Mozambique would beat Botswana, and I told you Uganda would beat Somalia. Guinea can't finish first now, so Algeria, Uganda or Mozambique are going to win the group. So one of Algeria, Uganda or Mozambique will go to the World Cup. That is a fact, and it will be Algeria. All we've got to do is beat Somalia in the next game. I don't know where. Somalia have played games in Morocco, they've played games in Ivory Coast, they've played games in Uganda. It could be anywhere. Wherever that game is, Algeria next month, it's the next game, it's not too far away, 4 weeks away by the way. If we beat Somalia, we will be at the World Cup. Literally the lowest ranked side. We have to beat them to go to the World Cup. If we do not beat Somalia, you don't deserve to go. And that is a fact. So you beat Somalia, it doesn't matter. Whatever anyone else does, it doesn't matter. Forget about Mozambique, forget about Uganda. You beat Somalia, you go into the World Cup. That's the advantage now. It's a 4-point lead. It's 2 games to go. God forbid we lose to Somalia. It was actually Belmadi that beat Somalia 3-1 in Baraki. That's how long ago it was. Great. I've got to give credit to Mozambique and Uganda. Guinea have sunk the place out. They've been shocking. Girassi was not a threat at all. But you've got to give huge credit to Mozambique and Uganda, who've really chased us since the beginning. They've chased us all the way. And it's great to see. good luck to Mozambique. I do wish Mozambique and Uganda well, because one of them I think will go into the playoffs. They're going to get so many points by the end of it. Mozambique have still got to play Somalia. Uganda have on 3 on a spin without conceding. I do think one of them will get a playoff spot, and I think it's fairly deserved. So I wish them the best of luck. Of course, we will play Uganda in match day 10, also next month. So we're playing Somalia and Uganda at home, and we need to get 3 points to go to the World Cup, regardless of what anyone else does. I think you take that from the beginning. So we haven't officially qualified yet. It's close. Do not panic. Plenty of time to sort things out. Fully behind these players. Fully behind Mahrez at captain. What did Hadji Moussa do, please? I saw one cross go out of play. Come on. Mahrez had a far better game than Hadji Moussa. It's ridiculous rhetoric. He's fine as captain for me. Very happy with the coach. I see the game plan. Long balls over the top. Hit Guinea on the counter. If Amora wasn't greedy, would have scored in the first half and probably would have won the game and been much more home and dry. Listen, take that point we've got today, pack it in your suitcase and get the hell out of there, because next month I want to see a win taking us to the States. I'll see you next time.